If you've ever felt stuck in a cycle of optimizing every little detail in your business, only to find yourself drained and still not getting the results you expected, this video is for you. I want to talk about how I've shifted my focus from optimization to building a strategy based on optionality and why it's made all the difference in my approach to business and life. Now, if you're watching this, you're probably already aware that the world doesn't move in a straight line. Life's unpredictable, and no matter how much we optimize, sometimes things just don't go as planned. So instead of squeezing every ounce of potential out of one narrow path, I've decided to build multiple pathways that offer flexibility and adaptability. I'll explain why this has been a game changer, and by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how you can apply the same thinking to your own ventures. When I started, I was all about optimization. In fact, early on in my career, I spent countless hours fine-tuning my processes, obsessing over data, and looking for that one secret formula that would guarantee success. But what I found was that this mindset had a hidden flaw. It assumed that the path I was optimizing for would always be the right one. And that's where optionality comes in. For example, I could optimize my business for one perfect customer. I could chase that ideal audience, trying to craft the perfect offer, the perfect message, and hit them at the perfect time. And, while that's not a bad strategy, what happens if the market shifts, or that customer changes their needs? What happens if the landscape evolves, and I'm stuck in the optimization process of a customer that no longer exists? That's where optionality provides the cushion I need. Instead of tying myself down to one rigid path, I'm always open to new opportunities, new segments, and different ways of solving problems. This shift in thinking means I don't just wait for things to go wrong. I proactively build multiple options to pivot to when they do. This isn't about being scatterbrained or distracted. It's about deliberately setting up systems, relationships, and processes that give you flexibility when the unexpected happens. Now, here's something important I want you to remember. Too many people build businesses or careers based solely on a process of trial and error, hoping they'll hit the right optimization eventually. And yes, some will. But that doesn't mean it's the most sustainable way forward. I didn't just want to be good at one thing. I wanted to position myself to pivot into other opportunities, and that's where the power of optionality comes in. I'll give you an example from my own career. A few years back, I was working heavily in one industry. Things were going well, but I knew the landscape was changing. I could feel it in the air. There were emerging trends that I was hearing rumblings about, but I wasn't quite sure how to adapt. So, I took a step back and decided to focus on creating systems that could be applied to different niches, in different sectors, with different audiences. The result? When the industry I was focusing on started to slow down, I had other ventures already in motion, ready to take the lead. Optionality isn't about being everything to everyone. It's about creating opportunities for yourself and your business so that when one door closes, you can walk through another. And yes, it takes time to set up those systems and structures. But when it's done correctly, you're not just relying on one outcome. You're relying on many different paths, each leading you toward success in its own way. Here's a key takeaway. Focus on building flexibility. Build systems that aren't narrowly tailored to just one customer or one product, but can evolve as the market changes. Build relationships and partnerships that aren't just about the current win, but can adapt as new opportunities emerge. If you're wondering how you can start incorporating optionality into your strategy, here's my advice. Look at where you're currently overly optimized. Are you relying too much on one source of revenue? Are you putting all your eggs in one basket when you know the landscape is shifting? Take a step back and ask yourself, what could I do differently that leaves room for adaptability? If you found this video valuable, consider subscribing. I'm here to share insights without the hidden incentives that other creators might have. No affiliate commissions, just straightforward advice. If you want to support content that's truly focused on helping you grow and think differently about business, hit that subscribe button now.